YuGiOh101 card review. Hit a review a card that was released in Secrets of Eternity, November 15th. We're looking at here is Qliphort Access. It's an Earth Machine Pendulum Effect Monster, level 7, Pendulum Scale 9, Attack 2800, Defense 1000. Description: Pendulum Effect. You can only special summon Qli monsters. This effect cannot be negated. All monsters your opponent controls lose 300 attack. Monster effect. You can normal summon this card without tributing. If this card is normal summon without tributing or is special summon, it becomes level 4 and its original attack becomes 1800. If this card is normal summon or set, it is unaffected by activated effects from any monsters whose original level or rank is lower than this card's current level. When this card is tribute summoned by tributing a Qli monster or monsters, if your opponent has more monsters in the graveyard than you do, you can gain life points equal to the difference times 300. If you do, inflict that much damage to your opponent. Ooh, so a quick gain and give. You know, you gain LP and you give LP, and you give life point. You gain life points and you give life point damage to your opponent. All based on the difference between the amount of monsters you have in your graveyard when this card gets tribute summoned. So, granted, your opponent has to have more monsters in the graveyard than you do in order for this effect to happen. So let's say your opponent has 10 and you have 6 monsters in your graveyard. Your opponent has 10. The difference between that is 4, so they would lose 1200 because 4 times 3 is 1200. Peep the mathematics. Then they would take 1200 damage to that life points, and after you gain 1200 life points. So that's a pretty unique effect. I wonder how many people are gonna fuck up those mathematics. That'd be ridiculous. So yeah. Its pendulum scale is 9. You know, putting that with assembler, you know, then exceed then a pendulum summon you'll be able to do is between 2 and 8. So that's helpful for that archetype in its entirety. So yeah, man, the Qliphorts are really wrapping up or really shaping up since the last been doing these card reviews, and they're getting some really good support. On top of the fact your opponent loses 300 attack, which always comes in handy. You got all this other stuff happening with it. So yeah, man. So pardon me. The Return of the Monarchs, can search it out. Qliphort Disc, Sacrifice, Boxer, uh, Qliphort Scout, Front Observer. You know, so link to this card is going to be in the description. You guys can check it out, and I'll see you for the next card review. Peace.